And it would help if I had had the camera facing down here instead of, oh, up at my ceiling. Sorry about that, y'all. So, hey, it is Michelle's Whimsy and Bling, and it has been a minute, hasn't it, since I have been on here doing a video with y'all. Life has been crazy, but tonight we are going to go ahead and do some, what I'm calling non-traditional Valentine's Day cards. So, we're not making this color scheme, but we are going to make one like this. So, this is one that I thought I was going to do for a swap, and I didn't really like the colors, so kind of went, nope. But this one, we're going to do, I thought it was so cute. And you know, if there's a tag thing, I am all about it. I love me some tags. And then this was a Mother's Day card that I had made for a swap, but we're going to change it up and we're going to make it kind of like a Valentine's. And then this one, again, I was just throwing something out there. Again, we're going to go ahead and make it Valentine's. So that is what we're working on. But first, let me tell you about the new spring mini catalog that we have. It's really cute and has a lot of nifty things in there. Let me see. The stamp set that we are using is called the Be Mine, and it is so cute. See those little cutie things there? And wonderful paper, comes with a punch, but we're not using that, but we're using the stamp set because that's where our sentiments come from. And then is also a celebration, which I just had it out and now I can't find it. That is the story of my life. Well, I had my celebration brochure and now I can't find it. If I happen to find it before we end tonight, I will pull it out and show it to you. In the meantime, let's get cracking. Have everything cut out so that you do not have to watch me do things. And guess what I just found? I found the celebration brochure. Oh my gosh. Let's do a really quick flip through. Now, the thing with Celebration, if you're unfamiliar with Stampin' Up and their yearly celebration, is basically everything in this is, quote, free. If you spend $50, you get to choose from various items, or if you spend $100. So here are some of the $50 products. This really cute watermelon set. I'll be honest with you, when I saw it, I was like, yeah, no, not for me at all. But I played with it and I really like it. And I think I just got it in my order this today. And I have also seen it used as a pizza. Yes, oh, be still my New York style pizza heart. And I saw somebody on Facebook, they made it look like Doritos. I'm like, no. So some of the paper, one of the cards is going to be using this red paper right here, this Poppy Parade paper. But this is paper that you could also choose from. And oh, this Flight and Airy paper with these birds, oh, it is gorgeous. Now we have this Cradle in Love that would be great for new parents. And then this Softly Stippled, it also coordinates with a stippled roses bundle that is in the mini catalog. So that's cool. And then we have, I can't talk tonight. We have some kind of like a foiled paper, has some gold on it. It's very pretty. And then this, oh, this is a handy dandy sentiment stamp. I just went ahead and made a video using the sentiments out of here. Is great, works wonderful with this hexagon punch. And this paper coordinates with the Trusty Tools bundle from the mini catalog. And yes, I got it. I loved it so much. I got 2 of them because I forgot that I had already ordered one. That happens sometimes. And then you have these Jungle Pals. And you could either get the Jungle Pals stamp set for $50 if you bought $50 in product, or you could get the dies for $100. So, and excuse the dogs, they have been out of control today, but I've played with this and it's cute, y'all. It is just cute. And this, tonight, some of our cards are using that embossing folder. Too cute. And then this one over here, this detailed dogwood, so sweet. And it coordinates with our Petal Park Punch Builder from the annual catalog. And there you have it. Okay, so now that I've shown you a little bit of the catalogs, let's go ahead and get to making some of our non-traditional Valentine's cards. So I tried to get organized today. I was trying to clean off my desk and oh, I now have more than 6 inches in which to craft in. So that is an awesome thing. So for this one, let me see. This is the one we're going to work on. And I made this for a swap that I was in, and people really liked it. And I guess I was actually kind of surprised, but I was really appreciative that they liked it. So we are using Pool Party. And this is what, an 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. And I'm just burnishing it there. And here is the piece that we'll put inside. And let's see how we did this. So this is the, I just had it out. Y'all, I can't find anything. I literally just had it. Anyways, this is from the Sale-A-Bration Catalog. I pointed it out, softly stippled, I think. I'm not sure. I really don't even know. But what I think is really cool about this one is this is the side it's supposed to be up, and you could, if you did it in white, which in our next card I'm going to show you how we used it, you can sponge this. It's very cool. Or I honestly like this side too. I think this side is rather interesting. But tonight we're going to do it the way it's supposed to be, and we're going to make our non-traditional card. You know, I really hope I have all of the things I'm supposed to have out for this card. I just don't remember. Oh, I think the cold has gotten to my brain cells. We're going to go with that. I don't know about y'all, but I did not move down to South Carolina to be cold. And January is like my least favorite month because it's just cold. It can just be cold. Now, let's go ahead. Okay. You can see here how we ripped that. Now, I think what we're going to do is, I don't know which one we're going to do first. And I do not have the set that I need. It really is here somewhere. Great. Literally was just here on my desk. Found it. It was buried. So the Softly Sophisticated is the embossing folder, and this is the stamp set that we need. Now, it can be a little tricky to make sure that your flowers are placed correctly. And let's see. I don't even know what I am talking about, y'all. Oh, my stars. We are using the Be Mine. I have too many things in my head right now I'm trying to keep track of. All right, so we are going to use that and this one and that and the other flower. Where was the other flower? There it is. All right, now I need some blocks. And let's see. I should have had these all on blocks before, and I didn't. I apologize. Okay. So what we're going to do is take our soft seafoam ink, and we are going to stamp our flowers. And we kind of want to make sure that or stamp our leaves, I should say. Want to make sure that we have them placed good. Not too low, but not too high either, because then it can interfere with our flowers and the ripping of the tag. And we're going to take our Pool Party ink and our little flower here. Put that right there. I could have done a much better job on that. Yes, it has actually been a bit since I have done stamping. I'm a little out of practice. Now we're going to use Sweet Sorbet. Oh. Okay, did you see how I fixed it? I did not re-ink it. I could tell that my stamp still had ink down here, so because I can see through perfect, you can tell there's go with it. Considering that I have not done a whole lot of stamping lately, I'm going to consider it pretty good. Now what we're going to do is rip this kind of like at an angle, and you don't have to rip it if you don't want to, or you do really need to rip it because otherwise you wouldn't see the tag behind you. But if you don't want to ink the ripped edge, you don't have to. Now in this one, I did not. But in here, I think I'm going to, and I need to do that now. And all I did was literally run it across the bottom of my Pool Party ink pad. And you can put as much on here as you want to. Yeah, that looks good. I know on the sample I had more, but I think that looks good. I'm going to go ahead and glue this. Yes, just forgive me. I am just Michelle the hot mess. That is for sure. You know, when you don't do something every day that you're used to doing, and then you pick it back up, it's like, oh, hey, wow, how am I supposed to do this? Now, you could use some adhesive sheets on this little part that goes over the tag, or you could just do glue like I do. I'm going to put it on the front. It just provides a nice finishing detail. And then they even have a little score mark where you can fold it over. I'm going to let that be for a minute before we put in our ribbon. So now we need to get the Happy Valentine's Day from here. And the reason why I say it's a non-traditional Valentine's Day card, not because, you know, it already has this on here, but because the colors, and it doesn't have all these hearts. So you know how Valentine's Day cards always have hearts? Well, these don't. So we're just going to stamp this on here. And this circle comes from the Stylish Shapes dies. One of my favorite dies. One of my favorite is so versatile. I love the circles there. We're going to pop that up. But first we need to go ahead and place that. Oh, I am a little bit off on having that glued down. Okay, I think I was able to fix that. Wow. All right, we need some of our Sweet Sorbet ribbon. And I don't really remember how I did this ribbon. We're going to do some fiddling with this ribbon. Not much, but a little bit. All right, and we're going to pop this one up on dimensionals as well as this. My trusty take-a-pick tool. Otherwise, I would sit here and struggle trying to get those things off. So is Valentine's Day a holiday or a celebration that y'all like to participate in? I know not everyone does. This, I think we're going to move this one up just a little bit. Just a little here. How about I put that there? And then I can, because I want this tucked underneath there, but not there. Yes, I'm trying to get it in between two dimensionals and it's not really working. So let's go back and put this where I want it. And then we're going to take this one off. And then I should have looked closer at where I needed to have my things placed. You know, I hate wasting stuff, especially craft supplies. And well, I'll do it over here, right there. See, I want to get the edge of the tag in there. All right. There. Now, let's see what we can do on this ribbon here. I am thinking that we need to do some little fiddle faddle and put a glue dot behind this piece to keep it there. The reason why I didn't do it like this is it really causes more of a bump, and that's kind of what I'm trying to avoid. So, do another little glue dot here. Again, sorry for the dogs. They have been literally barking nonstop all day long. All day long. Now I have two pieces of ribbon that honestly I could tuck behind something else and use later on. So I'm not going to throw those out. And here you have card. Oh, we're not done. What did we forget? What did we forget? We forgot the bling, y'all. We cannot have any whimsy without the bling. So let's go ahead and use our iridescent pearl basics and put some on here. And if there are flowers, I love to be able to put little embellishments, a little bling in the center of the flowers. I just love doing that. So here you have card number 1, non-traditional, but happy Valentine's Day. pretty easy. I love the tags. I love, love, love tags. Now, card number 2. It was made as a Mother's Day card, but we are going to make it into a Valentine's Day card. I can actually remember what particular stamp from the set I was going to use on this. I can't, but let's go ahead and clean up our stamps really, really quick so that we can put them away, or at least get them off the blocks, because we might need our blocks. I don't know about you, but I love my little chamois. It is, like, to me, one of the best things next to sliced bread some days. Okay. All right, I think we were going to use this one. You'll always be the one for me. Yeah, it fits pretty good there. So that's the one we're going to use for that. All right, so on this one, we need some Poppy Parade, 8.5 by 5.5, cut at, or scored at 4 1/4. And we're going to do a little bit of sponging on this card. Here's the piece that goes inside. And then this piece goes there. I would be here. This is our hexagon tag, and we're just going to go ahead and cut it out. And let's go ahead and stamp while I'm thinking about it. I'm pretty sure I used Poppy Parade paper. And I have lost that color. All right, we are not going to stamp in Sweet Sorbet. We're going to stamp in Poppy Parade. I think, oh gosh, I have no idea. You know what? You know what we can do? We can test it. How about we test it on here? Now that was Poppy Parade. I cannot believe I do not remember. See, they are almost similar. Let's do Poppy Parade. Yep. The paper that comes with the Be Mine stamp set does have Sweet Sorbet in it. But the paper here is Poppy Parade. I know, it doesn't really make much of a difference, but the one thing that I love about Stampin' Up! Is everything coordinates. Papers, ribbons, ink, you name it, it coordinates. And that's why I love it. All right, let's get this on here. You can get into the really fun part of sponging. This paper comes in the Sunny Days 12 by 12 paper that is in the Sale-A-Bration Catalog. So if you were to spend $50, you could pick that paper as your free gift. So now we're going to go ahead and take our Petal Pink ink, and where did they go? I am missing my sponging things. They're just buried. That's all. I don't know about you, but I am one of the type of people that I would love to have a sponging brush, one for every single color that we have. Currently, I don't. It is my goal. I know. So we're going to take our sponging brush, get some ink on there, tap, 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 and then you can go as light or as dark as you want. And we're doing it on the raised part, not on the flat part of this embossed strip. I start at the edge, and I just work my way around. Again, you can do as much or as little as you want. And honestly, that right there, I think is the perfect amount. For me, I like that amount. Sometimes I do like more. And early on when I started sponging stuff, and even sometimes now, serious heavy hand. It does not take much to go from, oh, that looks really nice, to, oh, I used too much ink. And then kind of like got to start over again. All right. There's that. And we're going to put this down. Now, if you guys are interested in having the make and takes for this, which would be the paper pieces cut out for you and sent to you, all you need to do is place a $35 order using the host code that I will have later on in the description field. I need one more dimensional. Where, oh, where did it go? I am such a hot mess tonight. I have dimensionals. I don't know where they went. Anyways, as I was saying, if you are interested in receiving the make and takes, nothing can be stamped, but if it was like this, I could punch this out for you. I could emboss that strip, cut everything down for the size that you need. You would just need to use whatever stamps and inks that you have, as well as embellishments and ribbons and adhesives. All you need to do is place a $35 order using the host code that I will put at the bottom in the description. As long as you place your order before or by January 31st, I will go ahead and send it out to you. Now, I should have done this before I put my dimensionals on, but I didn't realize it. I'm just going to lightly take the edge of my sponge and just go around a little bit, just a little bit. It's just, it helps to tone down the starkness of the white. Okay. Not too bad. I could have used a little bit more. Now, y'all, as if I haven't struggled enough tonight, we're gonna do a bow. Say it ain't so. Yes, we're gonna do a bow on Facebook Live. I can do it. Yes, you all know how much I struggle with the bows. I struggle something fierce with the bows. It's usually like I get one side looking good and then the other one doesn't look good, and the bows look a little too big. All right, where are my glue dots? If I was a glue dot, I would be where? I just had them. Did I not just have them? When you're doing it on ribbon, or especially like the linen thread, take the glue dot and like roll it in your finger, and it will help to make like a smaller space there. Okay, that bow was not terribly bad. Our bling. And how about one up here and one over here? Okay, so there's card number 2 non-traditional Valentine's Day card. Originally a Mother's Day card, now a Valentine's Day card. And our last one is this one. And this one uses the scalloped contour dies. And I'm trying to find the stamp set. It uses the scallop contour dies. And I have cut everything. I wish you all could see my desk at this point in time, because now I don't even know what happened. Oh, there it is. Y'all. Sometimes I wonder why you watch me, because I am truly a hot mess. Hot mess. All right. So we're using Night of Navy. Again, not really a good Valentine's Day card color. And on this one, we're going to go ahead and pop this paper up on dimensionals. So I had started to clean off my desk like yesterday, because I just reached a point where I can't even think if there's so much clutter on my desk, and it had been cluttered a really long time. So where I had been working with like 6 inches of space, I now have like 12. But after this video, I'm gonna have to go back and clean it again, because it has gotten really cluttered. I have stuff covering my laptop right now. I couldn't even type hi if I wanted to. I have stamp sets covered up by cards. It's just crazy. Okay, so we're putting this on here. And this is the paper out of the Sale-A-Bration Catalog. And then, because I didn't know if I was going to be able to line it up, but I will show you, it is from the Be Mine set, the I Love You No Matter What. I did it one time, and it was pretty bad. It was really, really bad. So what we're going to do, we're also going to go ahead and put this on dimensionals, but first we want to go ahead and use our Night of Navy ribbon. And I find it easier to put some adhesive there. And where did my ribbon go to? There it is. And then we can play around with our ribbon. Do it like at an angle. And then we're kind of like making a little Z. And this piece is a little bit longer than the sample. Yeah, let's go ahead and cut that, and that one is pretty good. So now we can put our dimensionals on here. And you know, if anybody has tuned in and you are watching, I am just not able to see or look at the computer, because why, I've been such a hot mess on this video that I would be more distracted trying to see. So if you're watching, thank you. I appreciate it so much. So much. And maybe one of my goals for this year is to not be such a hot mess and disorganized when I do a video. I try really hard not to be that way, but sometimes it just happens. Okay, so now, yes, we got to add us some bling. And let's see, again, if there's flowers, I love to put the bling in there. So there you go. And yes, I never did put any of the white inside any of them. So here you have it. We have done 3 non-traditional Valentine's Day cards, and here they are. Oh, we did put one inside. We did. So here they are. We ripped this one and did a little inking on it. This is not the one that we did. Where's the one that we did? Here it is. Anyways, we did some sponging across there. Here we did some more sponging, and we took that white paper that was embossed and made it a pretty shade of petal pink along with the tag. And then over here we took some designer series paper with our scalloped contour dies, and pretty easy. They all have like a love theme to them, so they could all be used for Valentine's Day. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for watching. I hope I have made you laugh, because that's all I can do sometimes is just say, hey, I'm a hot mess. Just come on ahead and laugh with me. So if you haven't liked the video yet, please go ahead and like it. Leave me a comment. Tell me anything. I don't know. Tell me how cold it is where you're at. Tell me if you like soup or if you like chili more. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do that. And, you know, it would be really great if you could share my page to your friends and tell them, hey, you should watch this girl. She is just one hot mess, and she will just make you laugh with how crazy she is sometimes. Yes, go ahead and do that. So until next time, remember, be whimsy and add bling. Bye, y'all.